I see this gentleman right over here.
Thank you.
Hey, Stan.
Hello?
Okay. Hey, Stanley, I shook your hand earlier when you said, get over here. Yeah, I'm just wondering, did you expect, what are those aliens that are attacking the Avengers? They're from the other realm, right? Did you expect the Skrulls instead to attack the Avengers?
What is somebody doing what to the Avengers? I didn't get that.
These other aliens are attacking the Avengers, and they don't look like the Skrulls. And someone told me they're from the other realm, and Loki took them, took his army. Did you expect the Skrulls instead to attack them?
They asked me at Marvel not to explain these things. They purposely made them very obtuse so that people would go back a second time to try to figure them out. And you don't want me to get in trouble. Actually, I don't know the answer to that. I saw the movie, and I didn't have my hearing aid with me. I don't know what that means. I was just watching the action. It looked good. People were fighting other people, and I can't wait to go back next time and try to hear what's going on.
Okay, Stan, we have a question over here.
Hi, Stan. How you doing? Hey,
So far, so good.
you look good, man. I'm telling you, great.
Well, I happen to be a great-looking guy.
Hey, you know, Jack Kirby was doing the Challengers of the Unknown, and when the Fantastic Four
Jack Kirby was what?
doing the Challengers of the Unknown, you know, remember from that DC company that he worked for a while in between Timely and you guys? My question is that the Fantastic Four, there's a lot of similarities between, for instance, Rocky, the wrestler, and Rocky Grimm, who was the Thing, obviously. How much influence did Jack really have in terms of the conceptuality of the Fantastic Four?
Oh, Jack had a lot of influence. The way Jack drew the characters was so great that when I would look at them, it would give me ideas for how to write them and what kind of stories to do. When I came up with the idea for the FF, I called Jack. I said, look, this is what I want. And I said, now you go ahead and design the characters. And he did a beautiful job, especially the Thing. I mean, to me, the Thing is a classic character. Because I said, I want him to be ugly, but I want him to be lovable. And I tried to give him a personality that would be a little bit humorous, and I wanted him always to be arguing and fighting with the torch and telling Reed how dull he was because he used big words. Reed Richards was like me. He talked too much and used words nobody understood it, and nobody cared anyway. So if Jack hadn't drawn that strip the way he did, with all of the humor and the human interest, and Jack would have been, I think, one of the great directors in Hollywood, because every panel he drew, I thought, was a perfect layout. And if he were directing, he would have made sure that every shot was the perfect layout and the best way to film a scene. So had somebody else drawn the Fantastic Four, they might not have been as successful. It might have not looked as exciting. So he deserves a hell of a lot of credit. I hope that was the question. I'm not sure.
One of your younger fans here.
What was it like working in the show The Big Bang Theory?
I'm sorry, I couldn't make that out.
He wants to know what it was like working in the show The Big Bang Theory, your cameo in The Big Bang Theory.
Well, you refer to it as a cameo. I called it my starring role. I love being in the Big Bang series. It's one of my favorite shows. The only thing wrong, after that show, I got a lot of fan mail from people saying, I didn't know you hate your fans that much. You always act like you love them. What a phony you are. But I can't wait till they haven't asked me back. I think they were all jealous. I stole too many scenes.
Well, all I can say is, ladies and gentlemen, do you think Stan hates his fans?
No! He's awesome.
Do his fans love Stan?
Admire your taste and judgment.
Another young fan.
Sam, I just
say you're the boss. I was going to ask you if you think Thor would beat Superman in a fight, but apparently I know the answer to that now. Can I ask you, though, what was the inspiration behind the name Mary Jane for Spider-Man's love interest?
I was not a guy who was into drugs. And I was looking for a name for Mary Jane, for Spider-Man's girlfriend. And I thought Mary Jane's a nice name. And for a nickname, I called her MJ. I had no idea that stood for marijuana. I apologize. I'll tell you another thing. Those of you who know the strip Doctor Strange, I can't tell you how much fan mail I got from people saying, "What were you on when you were writing those stories?" I wasn't on anything. So you got to be careful what you write because people are very suspicious. Yes, sir.
Hi, Stan. I actually don't have a question. I just wanted to thank you. Growing up very lonely, you kind of made my best friend. So I just wanted to say thanks. On behalf of my entire self, say that you are most welcome.
Hello, Mr. Stanley. Who is Silver Surfer's primary villain, Thanos or Galactus?
I heard Silver Surfer, I heard Galactus, but I missed...
Who is the Silver Surfer's primary adversary? Thanos or Galactus?
Oh, well, Galactus wasn't so much his adversary. Thanos, I would say, would be more of his adversary. And I'm hoping that we're going to be seeing a lot more of the Silver Surfer in the books and in films later on, but I can't say too much about it now. But he's one of my favorite characters. Did any of you ever see Mobius's version of the Silver Surfer story? I did one with Mobius. I love that story. And I'm hoping that that'll be the basis for a film someday. But that has nothing to do with your questions, and I didn't mean to interrupt and intrude upon what you're doing. Forgive me.
Well, I think we just got a hint of maybe something coming down the pike there. So, next fan.
Hello, Stan the Man Lee. I am with a small group called Any Geek Expo.
You're with a what?
We're with a small group called Any Geek Expo.
Is that Any Geek
Expo?
Energy? Any Geek Expo. I gave you a flyer as a gift. We started this because of you. You have inspired us to bring comic books to our area, and it's all because of you. You are an amazing man, and we would love to have you come to our expo if you ever get the chance.
Where is it?
It's in Asheville, Ohio.
Does it pay a lot of money?
If you say yes, I'll sell everything I have.
Am I going to Ohio? I got a hell of a schedule. I'm going everywhere in the rest of the year. Listen, whatever the hell it is, I couldn't make out half of it. Write me a letter. Tell me about it, okay?
Okay, next.
I read all my mail. That's why I can't see well, and I listen to what everybody says. That's why I can't hear well anymore.